Donk is a Russian esports athlete born on January 25, 2007, making him 18 years old now. He plays as a rifler for Team Spirit, a top-tier team in Counter-Strike 2. Donk rose to fame quickly after transitioning from Team Spirit's academy roster to the main lineup in 2023. His breakout moment came at IEM Katowice 2024, where he delivered an extraordinary performance, helping Team Spirit win the tournament and earning a record-tying 1.70 HLTV rating at a big event, his debut S-Tier LAN event. Later that year, he solidified his reputation by leading Team Spirit to victory at the Perfect World Shanghai Major 2024, where he was named MVP, becoming the youngest major MVP in Counter-Strike history at 17 years and 325 days. He also ended 2024 as HLTV's #1 ranked player globally. Known for his mechanical prowess and aggressive play, Donk has set several records, including the most aces 4 at a major Shanghai 2024 and a CS2 LAN record for most kills on a single map, 38 kills against Wildcard in ESL Pro League Season 20. Which mouse does Donk use? Donk, the professional Counter-Strike 2 player from Team Spirit, uses the Logitech G Pro X Superlight 2 as his mouse. This is an updated version of the popular Logitech G Pro X Superlight, known for its lightweight design, around 60 grams, and high-performance sensor, making it a favorite among competitive FPS players. While some sources mention he has used the magenta red color variants, the specific color doesn't affect performance, it's typically a personal preference. This setup complements his fast-paced, mechanically intensive playstyle in CS2. If you enjoy Donk gears, then read the description of the link below. Donk CS2 mouse settings. Donk is widely regarded as one of the top prodigies in Counter-Strike 2, known for his exceptional skill and performance in competitive play. In-game sensitivity 1.25. This is the sensitivity value set within the CS2 game client, determining how fast the crosshair moves relative to mouse movement. DPI 800 DPI is a hardware setting on the mouse itself, measuring how many dots the cursor moves per inch of physical mouse movement. At 800 DPI, Donk uses a relatively common value among pros, balancing precision and speed. eDPI 1000 eDPI is calculated by multiplying the in-game sensitivity by the mouse. DPI 1.25 times 800 is equal to 1000. This standardized metric allows for comparison across players with different hardware. An eDPI of 1000 falls within the typical range for CS2 pros, 800 to 1200, leaning toward moderate sensitivity for precise aiming with manageable turn speed. Zoom sensitivity multiplier not explicitly stated, but typically assumed to be 1 unless otherwise specified by the player. This setting adjusts sensitivity when using scoped weapons like the AWP. A value of 1 keeps it consistent with regular sensitivity, which is common among pros for muscle memory. Polling rate 1000 Hz. While not directly confirmed in a specific post, Donk uses high-end gear. See below. And most modern gaming mice used by pros, like the Logitech G Pro X Superlight, default to a 1000 Hz polling rate. This means the mouse reports its position to the PC 1000 times per second, ensuring minimal input lag. Donk has stated he doesn't follow a specific warm-up routine, saying, "Actually, I don't have some warm-up. I'm always ready to play." Donk CS2 crosshair settings. Donk, a standout rifler for Team Spirit and one of the brightest talents in Counter-Strike 2, is known for his exceptional performance, including leading his team to victory at the CS2 Shanghai Major in 2024. His crosshair settings are a popular choice among players looking to emulate his precision and aggressive playstyle. Donk uses a small, clean, and highly visible crosshair that suits his role as an entry frag. His setup prioritizes precision and minimal distraction, which is ideal for quick flick shots and headshot accuracy. Compact size, the short length and tight gap make it ideal for pinpoint accuracy, especially for headshots. High visibility green color with full opacity stands out on all maps, from bright dust 2 to darker vertigo areas. Minimalist design, no dot or outline reduces visual noise, letting Donk focus purely on his aim. Donk's crosshair is a great starting point if you favor precision and minimalism. Feel free to tweak the thickness or gap slightly to suit your preferences, but this setup reflects his proven success as of March 2025. Donk CS2 view model settings. Donk's view model settings are tailored to maximize visibility and comfort, reflecting his fast-paced, precision-driven approach to the game. These settings position the weapon in a way that minimizes screen clutter while keeping it natural for his aiming style. Donk's settings reflect a minimalist approach common among pros. The max FOV 68 and right-shifted weapon offset X 2.5 free up the center of the screen, which is vital for his aggressive entry fragging role where quick reactions and clear sightlines are paramount. The lowered position offset Z-1.5 ensures the weapon doesn't obscure headshot-level targets, and disabling recoil animation recoil 0 keeps his view stable during intense firefights. This setup complements his high-sensitivity, flick-based aim, allowing him to focus on crosshair placement without visual distractions. Donk CS2 radar settings. As a member of Team Spirit and a top-ranked player on HLTV's 2024 list, his in-game settings, including his radar configuration, are of great interest to fans and aspiring players. Donk's radar setup reflects his aggressive yet calculated playstyle. The centered, rotating radar with a 0.7 zoom gives him a clear, immediate picture of his surroundings, perfect for his rifling prowess and clutch ability. The moderate HUD size and dynamic features ensure he's never overwhelmed by information, allowing him to focus on out-aiming opponents while staying informed. This configuration supports his dominance on maps like Mirage and Inferno. Inferno, where quick rotations and precise intel are game changers. These settings are based on Donk's known preferences as of early 2025, sourced from pro player databases and CS2 community insights. However, pros occasionally tweak settings, so slight variations might exist. Experiment with these values to suit your playstyle. Donk setup is a strong starting point for competitive players aiming to boost map awareness and reaction time. Donk CS2 monitor settings. The Bank Zowie XL2566K doesn't rely heavily on in-game settings for its performance edge. Instead, its onboard settings are fine-tuned for CS2. Donk's setup reflects a balance between performance and visibility, optimized for his Zowie XL2566K. The 360Hz refresh rate and Diac Plus cater to his lightning-fast reflexes, while low graphical settings ensure his FPS stays well above the monitor's threshold, minimizing input delay. His comment, "I'm always ready to play," suggests confidence in a setup that requires little warm-up. Tweaking. Plug in, load CS2, and dominate. Exact monitor settings, black equalizer or vibrance, aren't publicly confirmed by Donk, so these are educated estimates based on his gear, pro trends, and Zowie CS2 optimizations. If you're replicating this, adjust brightness and contrast to your room's lighting and test FPS impacts with your PC's specs. This setup, paired with Donk's skill, makes him a terror in CS2. For the latest updates, keep an eye on his streams or Team Spirit's channels, as pros occasionally tweak settings post-patch. Donk CS2 video settings. Donk, as a pro player with Team Spirit, likely uses a top-tier PC and monitor 360Hz Nvidia RTX GPU. These settings assume such a setup, prioritizing FPS above 400 to match his monitor's refresh rate while retaining competitive visibility. The suggestion of ambient occlusion on medium from X is unusual for pros, who often disable it. This might reflect Donk's preference for slight visual enhancement, but it's not definitive without further confirmation. Performance. Low settings for shader detail, particle detail, and disabled FSR maximize FPS, crucial for maintaining smoothness on high refresh rate monitors. Visibility. High global shadow quality, enabled boost player contrast, and potentially medium ambient occlusion ensure enemies are easy to spot. Competitive edge. Nvidia reflex and full screen mode minimize latency, while 4:3 stretched resolution widens targets. This setup should closely mirror Donk's preferences as of early 2025, based on available community insights. For exact confirmation, you'd need Donk to share his full config via a stream or interview, but this is a solid approximation for competitive play. Donk skins. As a prominent figure in the CS2 esports scene, particularly after his standout performance at IEM Katowice 2024, where he was named MVP, Donk's in-game preferences, including his skin choices, have garnered attention. However, there's no definitive public list of Donk's best CS2 skins tied directly to him unless he's explicitly shared his favorites. Donk is primarily a rifler, excelling with weapons like the AK-47, M4A4, and AWP, which are staples in his high-impact playstyle. AK-47 Fire Serpent features a vibrant green serpent with fiery orange accents coiled around the weapon, inspired by Mesoamerican mythology. The intricate detailing shines in CS2's Source 2 engine, with enhanced lighting making the colors pop. As a rifler, Donk relies heavily on the AK-47 for its one-tap potential. The Fire Serpent's prestige and bold aesthetic matches flashy, confident playstyle. It's a rare skin from an old case, aligning with a pro's taste for iconic items. M4A4 Howl, a striking red and black wolf howling across the body, with a gritty, hand-painted look. The Source 2 update enhances its reflective surfaces and texture depth. The Howl is the ultimate status symbol in CS2, and Donk's rising stardom makes it a fitting choice. Its rarity and aggressive design complement his dominant CT side presence. He's been seen with premium M4 skins, and this one's a top contender. AWP Dragon Lore, a medieval dragon in gold and green sprawls across the barrel, with intricate scales and a regal vibe. CS2's lighting makes the gold shimmer dynamically. Though Donk isn't a primary AWPer, he occasionally picks it up for clutch moments. The Dragon Lore's legendary status and jaw-dropping visuals suit a player of his caliber, especially in highlight plays. Donk gears. Donk's setup is tailored to his role as an entry fragger, where split-second reactions, precise aim, and movement control are paramount. The Logitech G Pro X Superlight Magenta and Artisan mousepad support his low sensitivity, arm aiming style, while the Logitech G Pro X Keyboard GX Blue Clicky enhances his movement precision. The Zowie XL2546K monitor and HyperX Cloud 2 ensure he sees and hears everything clearly, giving him the edge in duels and clutches. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on the latest news and updates. Drop a comment below sharing your favorite gaming setup tips or what you'd like to see next on the channel. Let's build a gaming community together.